Hello and welcome to Quick Tune. Time for the Global Super League. First match between Lahore Qalandars and Perth Scorchers. Inside part of the bat. Should get a single. That's the first run for Shayan Jahangir of the mark. But has on the toss. He has decided to field first. So Lahore Qalandars is batting first here. First match of this GSL 2027. Richardson to bowl the first over of this encounter. One slip in place for Hussain. Going towards offside, should be a single of the mark straight away from the first ball here. There's a playing 11 for the Qalandars. Michael Bracewell, man from New Zealand, to lead the side with Shayan Jahangir from USA. Abdullah Shafique from Pakistan with Hussain. Farhan Yousaf is there as well with Parvez Emon from Bangladesh. And Imran with Mehran, Mumtaz, Ali Shabbir, Shahab and Usama, the final man for the Qalandars. They've been invited to bat first by the Scorchers. No sleep in place now. Here comes Richardson, outside part of the bat, finds the short third man, no chance for run. Dot ball. Every team will have their chance to play 3 matches each. And everyone will try their best to start with a win here. And this is the first match of this Global Super League. Here comes Richardson. Jahangir on strike. Oh, that's a wonderful in-swing. Slightly back over length as well. 136 Ks from Richardson here. Let's talk about the playing 11 for the Perth Scorchers. Ashton to lead the side with Darcy Short is there. Andrew Fletcher, Usman Akeal Hussain from West Indies, and Ashton Agar with Joel Curtis and Muqeem, Sufiyan in fact from Pakistan. Dian Forrester from South Africa, Richardson and Brody Couch. That's a wonderful pull shot. And that will be the first boundary of this match. It's a Shayan Jahangir to get the first boundary for the Qalandars. So 11 from the first over of Richards, 11 for no loss. Where is this game taking place as Raf Narayan is playing at Providence, Guyana. Whole GSL tournament will be played in this West Indian ground, and this is the first one. Okay. Time for Akeal Hussain, left arm orthodox, to bowl his first one, 33 years of age. He will bowl the second over. Shamyl Hussain on strike, goes towards the mid-wicket, straight to the fielder. No chance for run. Yes, Perth on the toss decided to field first. 11 in the first over for the Qalandars. So good start, positive start for the man in green. Going towards a long on, single will be taken for Hussain. So one more run to the total. 9 the run rate. So yes, a brilliant start already. 7 ball, in fact 8 balls now. 12 rounds on the card. Now the mid-on is now pushed back towards long on, and there's also deep square leg in place for Jahangir. So 2 fielders outside their 30-year circle. Bitfullah going for a cut shot. Half stop by the fielder. That's a misfield, and that misfield allows the batter to get a boundary. Akeal Hussain isn't happy. Should have been done better there. Should have been stopped at the cover by Usman Khan. Second boundary for Jahangir. Yes, 5 runs already from the first 3. Oh, that's the googly. Onto his back foot, missed out. Half-hearted appeal from Akeal. But that was hitting the bat as well, inside palm of the bat. Good comeback delivery by Akeal. Couple of balls to go in this over. Oh, was that an outside edge? There's short third man. But I think that was hitting at that outside part of the bat. I'd like to see that one more time. Maybe the keeper has dropped the chance. Still quite not sure about that. Good comeback by Akeal. Last ball of this over. And it's a wonderful flight. Pushes towards mid-wicket. Dot ball to finish just 5 from the first over of Akeal. It's 16 for no loss after the second over. Yes, Jahangir on 9 from 9 balls with a couple of boundaries. Shamyl Hussain on 2 from 3. Good morning, Mr. Commentator. Where is everyone? And not seeing one, says Sean Humphreys. Yes, this is GSL. So maybe everyone is not interested for GSL. And still very early days. We have started a bit later. Maybe they will come in a while. Bowling change from this end. Brody Couch to bowl his first right arm medium. 26 years of age. Hussain on strike. He's on 2 from 3 balls. Yet to get a boundary here for Hussain. Onto his pads, going towards leg side. There's shot. Fine leg straight to him. So no chance for run. It's a dot ball to start with. That's the dot ball counter. 8 dot balls out of the first 13. Couple of boundaries so far for the Qalandars. Miscute shot on his follow through. The bowler has stopped that. Another dot ball. So far it's a good start by Brody Couch. That is the playing 11 for the Perth Scorchers. Team from Australia. Ashton, the captain to lead the side. Darcy Short from Australia as well. Andrew Fletcher from West Indies. Usman Khan from Pakistan. Akeal Hussain from West Indies as well. Ashton, Agar and Joel Curtis from Australia. Sufiyan Muqeem from Pakistan. Dian Forrester from South Africa. And Jai Richardson with Brody Couch from Australia as well. Going towards deep mid-wicket. Still not found the middle of the bat. Sufiyan Muqeem to stop that. They have taken 2. Two more rounds to the total. 7.2 the current run rate. Still a long way to go. Just 18 after first 15 balls. Bit fuller. Miscued. Finds the mid on. Straight to him. No chance for run. Good pace from Couch. 144 Ks. That is some very good pace from this all this pacer. Just 2 rounds from the first 4 balls here. Hussain struggling to get his timing right there. Three dot balls in this over. Going down the leg side, could be a wide. Indeed. There's one more run for the Qalandars. Yes, he's playing in Guyana, Providence Stadium, the venue for this match. There's Guyana. Still, it's a good over from Couch. 3 rounds only. Coming from around the wicket. Should be the first one. That's the success. Simple catch to take by the mid-off there. Shamyl Hussain was struggling to get his timing right and has miscued the shot. Fires the mid-off. Easy chance for the mid-off to take the catch, and that's the first success for the Scorchers. There's the first wicket down for the Qalandars. Only 4 for Shamyl Hussain. It's 19 for 1. Abdullah Shafique, the next man, joins at number 3. So positive start from Scorchers, especially from Brody Couch. Finds his first wicket in his very first over. With pressure on Lahore. Run rate is 6.7 now. Last ball of this over. Shayan in the fielding position for the new batter, Abdullah Shafique. On strike to face him. A bit inside part of the bat, goes towards mid-wicket. It's a dot ball to finish. Successful start for Brody Couch. Just 3 runs and a wicket from his first over. 19 for 1 after the third. Ashton, Agar, the captain, right arm off spinner to bowl his first one. In fact, not Ashton Tanner, it's Ashton Agar. There we go. Left arm orthodox. 32 years of age. But that's a wonderful delivery. Hands on head. Just got some bat to that. Straight to the cover. Bit pressure on Lahore Qalandars. Lost a wicket in the previous over, just 19 now from 19 balls. Good flight. That's a good shot. This is much better. And that goes for a 6. Flat batted 6 over the long off boundary. Shayan Jahangir, man who got a couple of boundaries, now gets his first 6. Only just has cleared that long off boundary there. Bit flatter this time from Agar, front footed defense, no chance for run, dot ball. Just 2 boundaries and a 6 so far. Going for a cover drive, half stop by the fielder. And no run here. Should have been taken a single. There was some misfield, but they have decided not to take a single there. So just 1 6 and a couple of boundaries for the Qalandars so far. Good flight. Could be another one. Yes, it is. First one over the long off boundary, and this time over the long on boundary. 2 6s for Jahangir.
Super.
This is much better. Into the 20s now with that maximum. Going with exactly 150 strike it. Front footed defense. Good over for the Qalandars. Couple of 6s trail from the first over of Ashton Agar. It's 31 for 1 after the 4th. Yes, Perth Scorchers on the toss. They have decided to field first in his match number 1 of this Global Super League 2027. Yes, 5 teams are playing from all over the world. San Francisco Unicorns from USA, Desert Viper from UAE, and Perth Scorchers from Australia, Lahore from Pakistan, and Guyana, Amazon Warriors from West Indies. These are the 5 teams. A bit inside part of the bat, fires the mid on, and only the start of this Global Super League tournament. 12 matches will be played altogether, including the final. Every team will get a chance to play 3 matches at least. In fact, 4 matches, sorry about that. Going for a cover drive. Miscued shot. Akeal seems like he has started wonderful wicket in the first over. Now almost there to take his second one. Inviting the batter to play the cover drive. Abdullah Shafique just played the wrong line. Hint of outswing as well. That's a good delivery. Couple of dot balls to start again for Akeal. 7 dot balls he has bowled so far out of his first 8. This time fires the bat, but back for the defense. 3rd dot ball in this over. Pressure is mounting on the other side. Shayan got a couple of boundaries in the last over, but on the other side, the Qalandars are struggling. And it's because of Akeal. Coming down the track, change of pace, appeal from the bowler. Umpire says not out. Will they take the review or not? They're thinking about the review, and they are not taking the review. Time is up as well. Yes, 5 teams are playing, so every team will play 4 against each other. After that, top team will play into the final straight away, and the second and third will play against each other to go into the final. Onto his back foot, goes straight to the Brody couch. Still no run in this over. 5 dot balls. He has just conceded 3 runs from his first 11. 21 dot balls played by the Lahore Qalandars. Last ball of this over. Onto his back foot, pushes towards cover. It's a maiden over. Can you believe that? First maiden of this match. It's Brody Couch who has got the maiden. 31 for 1 after the 5th. Right, this is DRB with you on the microphone here on Cricket. And it's time to welcome everyone to this live stream GSL match number 1. And yes, welcome to Cricket. Shayan in the bowling attack. Richardson comes back to bowl his second over now. He conceded 11 in the first one. Here comes Richardson. Hitting on the up. Has connected wonderfully. Just one bounce into the fence. Much needed boundary for the Lahore Qalandars. Pressure was building. Made an over in the last one. Now it's the first ball boundary to start this over. Jahangir moves on to 25 now from 16. Pushes to a soft side. He wants to take the single. Response from Abdullah Shafique. They have taken a run. So he moves on to 26. Out of that 36 runs, 26 were coming from Jahangir's bat. 3 boundaries and 2 sixes. Abdullah Shafique has played 10 dot balls. He goes for a big one. Much better connection this time. Still not quite from the middle of the bat, but has found the gap. There is no one at the long on boundary, so that is a safe shot to play. And that's his first boundary.
Super.
21 runs between these two from 16 now in this second wicket stand. Now the run rate is 7.3. Good start in this over. Couple of boundaries. 9. Now onto his back foot. Bit miscute shot. Fires the mid on. Just 1 wicket is down. This is the final over of the power play. Can he get a boundary here? Abdullah Shafique pushes to her soft side, fires the point. It's another dot ball here. Last ball of this over. Going for a pull shot. Chase for the fielder. Should have been okay. It's going for a boundary. The fielders, two fielders were converging to stop the boundary there. Should have done better, I think. Richardson wasn't happy, but it's a very good over for the Qalandars. 13 runs from the final over of the power play. It's 44 for 1. Much needed over for the Qalandars there. Akeal Hussain will bowl the next one into his second over now. Considered just 5 in his first. There's 4 singles from his first 4 now. Oh, turn and bounce. That's a good delivery. He was going on to his front foot there. Shayan Jahangir. Missed out. 28 now from 20. Onto his back foot, punches towards the deep extra cover. Single will be taken. It's a good over from Akeal. 5 singles from his first over. It's 49 for 1. The Qalandars.
Super.
That's the score line. Just 1 wicket is down. Wicket of Shamyl Hussain. Goes back for 4 from 8 now. And Jahangir 29 from 21. 10 for Abdullah Shafique. It's a good over from Akeal Hussain. Just conceded a 10 from his first 2 overs now. Now Sufiyan Muqeem to bowl his first. Left arm orthodox. Straight away goes towards long on. Single will be there to take. Abdullah Shafique on strike. Onto his back foot. Pushes towards the deep square leg. 1 more run. 2 balls, 2 singles. Jahangir on 30 now. 30 from 22 balls only. 11 dot balls, 6 singles, 3 boundaries and 2 sixes for this man. Going with a 136 strike rate. He's on strike. Back footed pass towards the extra cover. Chase for the fielder, but he won't get to that. It's a boundary. .55 now for Lahore. Onto his front foot, defensive push, fires the bowler. No chance for run. Run rate now 7.2. Wanted to play that back-footed punch. Fires the fielder. It's a dot ball. Couple of dot balls followed by the boundary. Going for a big shot, miscued, but will get no chance to take a run. It's a dot ball to finish. 6 from the first over of Sufiyan Muqeem. It's 55 for 1. Eight overs done and dusted, 55 for 1. Time for Ashton Agar to bowl his second over. Was expensive in his first one, considered 12. Abdullah Shafique on strike. Back for the punch. Goes towards long on. Agar tried his part to stop that single, but wasn't there. Shafique moves on to 12 now. It miscued shot. Fires the mid off. This time will be a dot. Victor Waiters leg side, chance to take a single. There is protection at the deep square leg. Jahangir wanted to take the second run, but not there to take. Through the defense, and that's the wicket number first for Ashton Agar today. Top of the middle and next stump. And here's Abdullah Shafique who departs for 12 from 16 balls. Second wicket down for Qalandars is 57 for 2. Parvez Emon in at number 4, 24 years of age. Good comeback over from Ashton Agar. Takes his first wicket today. Very good start to this ninth over from Ashton Agar. Just conceded 2 singles and a wicket. Imran goes towards the mid-wicket. There is protection, no chance for run. Just 2 singles from the first 5, and they have also lost a wicket. Good flight and goes to the bowler. It's a dot ball to finish. Fantastic second over from Ashton Agar. Only 2 singles and a wicket for him. It's 57 for 2 after 9th. Sufiyan Muqeem will bowl the next over. 35 for Jahangir, still the best scorer for the Qalandars. He's fighting one-handedly. Goes towards a square leg and he will get a boundary. He's just losing his partners at the other side, but he's going well. Gets his 5th boundary in this match. 39 now from just 29. Going for a big shot. There's protection. But miscued this time. Will take a single. Five from the first 2 balls now. On this back foot. Emon yet to get his first run. 3 dot balls for him. Low full toss. Swept away. And there's a deep square leg in place. Just will be a single for him. That's the first run for Parvez Emon. Six from the first 4 balls. We're getting closer to filling this 10th over. Pushes towards deep mid wicket. 1 more round to the total. Last ball of this 10th over. Miscued once again, and it will be a dot ball to finish halfway stage in this first innings for the Lahore Qalandars. Is 64 for 2 after 10 overs. And it's also the time for timeout. It's been a good shot by the Perth Scorchers. Have taken 2 wickets within the first 10 overs. 64 runs only for the Qalandars. Run rate now at just 6.4, and that's the projected score. With the current rate, they can go to just 128 runs. The Qalandars 8 runs per over will give them 144. They still have 8 wickets in hand, but they need to bat well. Just Shayan Jahangir is the man playing a good job, and he is doing a good job for the Lahore Qalandars. 5 boundaries and 2 sixes. Except for Jahangir, no one was able to get some runs for the Lahore Qalandars, not yet. Parvez Emon, the newcomer, just 1 from him from 5 deliveries. Akeal is back. Just conceded 3 runs and a wicket from his first 2 overs. So brilliant start by this right arm fast. Has bowled 11 dot balls out of his first 12. Only considered 1. In fact, 3. That should have been 10, I think. 1 more dot ball here. .3 the run rate. 35th dot balls played by the Qalandars. Short ball goes towards deep third man. There's man, just a single. They need some boundaries. When was the last boundary? 7 boundaries so far for the Qalandars, and the last one, it was 7 balls ago. So 7 balls is the last boundary for the Qalandars. Here comes a couch onto his back for this time. Imran, just a single. Boundaries are not coming for the Qalandars. 8 balls is the last 4 now. Good toss to win for the Scorchers. He goes for a big one, and he has found the middle of the bat. Much needed boundary for the Qalandars. And it's Shayan Jahangir once again with that maximum.
Super.
Third 6 for him. And he's now on 48 from 34. Strike rate of 141 now for Jahangir. He deserves a 50. Fuller goes towards a deep square leg. Chase for the fielder, but just will be a single. 49 now. Partnership between these two. Now 16 from 13 balls. Looks like Shayan Jahangir, the Lone Ranger for the Lahore Qalandars. 73 now for 2. Just 1 ball to go in this 11th over. Could be a wide, I think. Yes, that's another run for the Qalandars. In fact, umpire says that's a fair delivery. Come on, are you serious? That should have been a wide. Bit harsh call. But it's a dot ball to finish. Good over for the Qalandars. 9 from the third over of count. It's 73 for 2 after the 11th. Darcy shot, interesting choice. He will bowl his first one. "35 years of age. Single straight away from his first ball. That's the 50. That's a well-deserved 50 from Jahangir. Sorry about that. Has played a wonderful knock. 36 balls, 50 with 5 boundaries and 3 sixes. Excellent player. And he is fighting to get some quick runs. Two balls, 2 singles. Abdullah shot now, 75 for 2. Going for his lock sweep, and he has connected well. It's a boundary number 8 for Lahore Qalandars. And it's the same man, the right-hander Shayan Jahangir, gets his 6th boundary.
Super.
Run rate is still under 7. 6.9 the run rate. Goes towards a long off. Sensible cricket from this right-hander. 80 up now for the Qalandars. Couple of balls to go. Fuller length. Good flight from Parvez. Emon finds the fielder. That's a good catch taken by the mid-wicket fielder. Bowling with Darcy shot has worked for Perth Scorchers. One more batter for Lahore Qalandars has gone down. Only 3 for Parvez Emon from 9 balls. The wicket number 3 is down for the Lahore, and it's 80 for 3. Farhan Yousaf, the next man, just 19 years of age. Man from Pakistan, joins at number 5. But Darcy shot, after conceding 7 runs, has taken his first. Only a ball to go. And out of that 80 runs, 55 runs scored by Shayan Jahangir. He just needs a support from the other side. There is absolutely no one to support him, not yet. Just look at that score line. 4 from Shamyl Hussain, 12 from Abdullah Shafique, just 3 from Emon. He needs a support from the other side. Question is, can Yousaf give him the support, and he has started wonderfully. There was a fielder at the deep square leg, but he was well inside the boundary line, and the ball just going over his head and into the fence. It's a boundary to start with. 11 runs and a wicket for Darcy Short from his first over. It's 84 for 3. Akeal Hussain to bowl the next over, single from his first ball. It is sad now. Farhan Yousaf just started with a boundary. Yes, there was an element of risk there because there was a fielder at the deep square leg, but he has found just over that fielders and into the fence. First boundary for him. Now will face his first one. In fact, second one. Takes just a single this time. Two balls, two singles. That is a boundary. Jahangir once again. It's just a half volley and he has pounced on his back foot over that deep mid-wicket boundary line. Into the 60s now with that boundary. Number 7th boundary for this right-hander. Bit fuller. Half stop by Akeal. He wants to take a single, but the non-striker Farhan Yousaf just has denied. Dot ball number 38 for the Qalandars. Last ball, in fact 2 balls remaining in this over. Going for a cut shot, has found the gap. The cover fielder should have done better. Diving effort to his left, but just couldn't reach to the ball, I think. Second boundary in this over. The Lahore Qalandars, they needed some big overs, and this could be another good over for them. 10 runs already from the first 5. Akeal Hussain wasn't happy about the fielding. Jahangir now 64 from 42 and has played the last ball with a defensive mindset. Still, it's a good over for the Qalandars. 10 runs from the third over of Akeal. It's 94 for 3 after 13th. Bowling change. Richardson comes back into his third over now. Was expensive in his first 2, considered 24 runs in his first 2 overs. Farhan on 5 from 2 balls, 64 for Shayan Jahangir, and the partnership between these two now 14 from just 7. So that's a good fight back, but they need a good finish here. The Qalandars. This could be another good over for the Qalandars. Jai Richardson wasn't good enough with the ball in his first two, considered 12 rounds of an over. Just 5 dot balls bowled by him. So this could be the chance for the Qalandars to capitalize. That's the runs per over. Last over of the power play. 13 runs were coming from that over. And still the best over. Here comes Richardson. Going down the leg side. Got some bat to that. Goes towards tip square leg. There is the protection. 132 case. But what a knock from this man. 64 from just 43. Almost a 150 strike rate with 8 boundaries and 3 sixes. This is more detail of him. Has played 18 dot balls, 14 singles with 8 boundaries and 3 sixes. Man from USA. What a knock. And he is not done yet. Okay, pushed with a softer hand. But the non-striker has responded to take a quick single. That's good running. Every dot ball will hurt Lahore Qalandars because they have 7 wickets in hand. And this is only the 14th over for them. So just 6 overs remaining after this. Yes, it was Perth Scorchers won the toss today, decided to field first. Couple of wickets in that first 10 overs for them to take. Just one after that 10th. Short ball, controlled pull shot from Farhan Yousaf. If square leg will cut that off. 3 balls, 3 singles. That is the number 27th singles for the Qalandars to take here. Right, time to appreciate. Yes, you guys already completed 30 likes here during this live stream. Thanks for hitting that like button. Can we have 50 likes? That is absolutely wonderful from Jahangir, I think. But that is one more wonderful fielding. Seriously. Umpire will have a look maybe. Ashton Agar at that wideish long off on his second attempt. I think he has completed the catch. Umpire is going for the third umpire to confirm that catch. Was he hitting the boundary rope there? But you have to give 10 on 10 for his contribution. The fielding effort from Ashton Agar was just wonderful to see. Umpire is just checking the catch, if it was cleanly taken or not. He was delighted. Still, umpire is not convinced yet with the catch. Let me tell you something, his left leg was very much closer to that boundary lobe, and when he was landing outside that boundary line, the ball was very close to his hand as well. Touch and go. This is a really close call, close for the third umpire as well, and that's the zoomer in. Oh boy, that is really close. But I think it's tough call. Whatever I'm thinking, it's doesn't matter at all. But that left leg seems like it has landed there. Umpire has just reached that frame where the left leg was landing outside that boundary rope, and the ball is still on his left hand. Seems like it could be a 6. He's now again rewinding that. What is the decision? He's convinced. He's going with the out decision. But that was a wonderful knock. 65 from this man from US, Shayan Jahangir. 3 sixes, 8 boundaries. Almost getting his 4th six there, but that was a wonderful catch by Ashton Agar to get rid of him. Wicket for Jai Richardson. Number 40 is down for Qalandars. And here comes Michael Bracewell in at number 6. That was some catch from Ashton Agar. On his second attempt, has taken that. With the rebounded catch there. Anyway, much needed wicket for Perth Scorchers, because the only man who was looking really dangerous here from Lahore Qalandars, that was Shayan Jahangir, and Perth just has taken that wicket in that last ball. 65, and except that 65 from Jahangir, no one was able to get some easy run. Low full toss, goes towards the long on. There's Ashton Agar once again single for the captain off the mark, Michael Bracewell. Just a 1 ball remaining in this over of Richardson. He's doing a good job. Just 4 singles and a wicket for Qalandars in this over. Going for a cover drive, finds the fielder, and they have denied to take a single. A wonderful comeback over from Richardson. Just 4 singles and a wicket for this right-arm seamer. After 14 overs, the Qalandars, they're on 98 for 4. That's the bowling card. 1 for Richardson, 1 for Brody Couch, and 1 for Ashton Agar. And Darcy Short also has taken 1. Bowling change. Man from Pakistan, Sufiyan Muqeem, to bowl his 3rd now. Still wicketless. Captain Michael Bracewell on strike. Going for a reverse sweep, missed out. Appeal from the keeper. Umpire says not out. That was well outside that off-stump line. They have taken single though. Umpire is just waiting for the part if they want to take the review. No review. Leg by is signalled. Now they will take a single. 100 up with their singles as well. Exactly 100 for 4 now. With 4 wickets are down. Going for a big shot, missed out. 1 more dot ball. There's the captain who has played that dot ball here. Appeal for stumping, but I think he hasn't moved his back leg, so no damage. Once again has played that reverse sweep. This time has found a bit of gap. If Thadman will cut that off, just will be a single. It was Usman Khan who has cut that off. changes in the fielding position for the right-hander now. Farhan Yousaf on strike. Started with a boundary, going for a big shot. Apesh, long off. One bounce to him. Oh, misfield. Expensive misfield. Could have been just one, but because of that misfield, the Lahore got a boundary. Just as overrun to that there. The long on fielder. That's a shot, I think, was the fielder. On to Spars going towards leg side. They will take a single anyway. That's a leg by signalled. 8 runs from the third over of Sufiyan. Muqeem is 106 for 4 after 15th. %83% of our viewers throughout the world, they're supporting Lahore Qalandars in this first match. This is only the first match of this Global Super League. 5 teams are competing. Every team will play 4 matches each. The top one will qualify for the final straight away. And the second and the third one, they will play against each other to get into the final. That is how this competition is designed. Only the first match here. That's a shot to ball, and that was a huge one. It's a much needed 6. Farhan Yousaf. That was into the slot. He is coming down the track. That is a big one. It's 92 meters. One 6 couple of boundaries. He's at 18 now from 9. Going for a cut shot this time, has miscued. Dot ball here. .82 case. Good flight. He has got a now bat, I think. You bet it is. It's a 6, number 2 in this over. Wonderful hit. Yes, he's turning the hit on now for the Qalandars. Yes, the last 6 balls that Farhan has faced. 2 sixes, 1 boundary. He got 15. In fact, 17 in the last 6. Goes towards long off now to take a single. Much needed over for the Qalandars. 13 runs already. 13 from 4. Now the captain on strike. He's on 2 from 4. There's a long off, long on. He'll place with the deep cover. Will he try to play that reverse sweep once again? There is a paper flying in front of that side screen. And that is the problem for Michael Bracewell. Is it a paper or a piece of sheet there? And now the 4th umpire is just removing that. Okay, now it's fine. Bracewell. He needs to join the party with a maximum here. Can he do that? Powerful shot. Going towards deep extra cover. Chase for the fielder, but he won't win the race. It's the first boundary for the skipper. Chelsea shot. was wonderful in his first over, not this time. "17 rounds already." Onto his back foot, punches towards deep cover. Chase for the fielder. Will they come back for the second? Yes, they will. What an over. 19 from the second over of Darcy shot is 1-5 for 4 after 16th. 28 rounds between these two, and it's coming in very quick time as well. 14 balls for this 28 round stand. At work, enjoying the game. Did you guys play against the West Indies a few days ago? This guy, yes, Michael Bracewell was there. He was playing for New Zealand. That was national duty. He's still in the West Indies at Guyana, so he hasn't left the country. Sufiyan Muqeem to bowl his third now. Yet to take a wicket for this man. Considered okay. Going for a straight drive. Fielder will cut it off at the long off. Single will be taken. One more run for Farhan. Yousaf moves on to 26 now from 13. Last over was a good one. Now the captain, who gets a boundary in the last over, will face his 7th ball. 8 from 6 now. There's shot third and shot finally getting placed. Onto Spars, flicked away towards leg side. Single will be taken. So one more run. That single run also brings up the 30-run stand between these two. Going for a big shot, but a bit miscued shot. They will take just a single. Couldn't time that well there.
Super.
The defensive push. It's a dot ball. Turning out to be a good over from Muqeem. No boundary yet in this over. Has played with a straighter bat. Goes towards long off. One more run. He won't mind that single there, Muqeem. Just 4 singles from the first 5. Morning to you, Waka. Enjoying your commentary, even though this is not West Indies playing, says Waka. Yep, it's just a Global Super League. Got some time, and that's why I just have joined with our viewers here. It's a dot ball to finish. 4 singles from the final over of Sufiyan Muqeem. Wicketless today. Considered 23 runs, but no wicket for this young man. So it's a 129 for 4. That's the score analysis. 35 singles, 2 doubles, 4 boundaries and 5 sixes with 47 dot balls as well. Changing the bowling attack. Brody Couch is back. Back to bowl his final over today. The most economical bowler for Perth Fires the mid off. It's a dot ball, and he has played straight to the hand. That's the second wicket. Soft dismissal. It was a low full toss. Schuster wanted to clear that fielder, but wonderfully taken. Timely jumped and taken the catch there. Second wicket for Brody Couch, and the captain departs on 10. 129 for 5. Wicket in his first over, Brody Couch. Now wicket in his last over. Only 4 singles in the last over now. Started with a dot ball in this over. Lahore Qalandars. Mohammad Imran, the next man. In at number 7. 29 years of age, the right-hander. On strike. Short ball going for a cut shot. And he is straight away off the mark. All eyes will be on the man on your left bottom, Farhan. He is on 27 from 15. Couple of sixes, couple of boundaries, 180 strike it. Just 4 dot balls. And he is now on strike. But he is up against the most economical and successful bowler of the Perth Scorchers, Brody Couch. This will be interesting. Going for a scoop shot, and he has connected well, going over the keeper's head. It's a much needed boundary for the Qalandars. Into the 30s now. Just enough bat to clear that keeper's head. Not quite middle that, but enough. Third boundary for him. And that was the 40th boundary for the Qalandars. This is good. This is wonderful. This man has the power to clear the long off boundary with an ease. Let me tell you something, it was just a good length delivery from Brody Couch, but he has connected right from the middle of the bat into the stand. What a hit that was. Yes, now he is on fire. 10 from the last 2 balls for Farhan Yousaf. Pressure on the Couch now. Going down the leg side. And misfield by the keeper. They have run for a single. So 2 runs because of that wide. 12 runs, so it's a good comeback after losing a wicket in the first ball for the Qalandars. They lost the wicket of Bracewell in the first ball, and then Farhan Yousaf got 10 from third and fourth delivery. Now the newcomer Mohammad Imran will face his second ball, and it's the final ball for Brody Couch. Last ball for him. Short ball, slow ball, bouncer, missed out the ball there. Still, it's a good over for both the sides. Qalandar got 12. Couch gets his second. And that's also the finish for Brody Couch today. 4 overs, 24 runs with one maiden and couple of wickets for this man on your screen. It's 146 for 5. One ball still to go. Sorry about that. We haven't given that wide there. That was the fourth ball. Here was a single and a wide. Then the dot ball. Okay, that extra ball from us. That is a boundary for us. Mohammad Imran. Sorry about the mistake. But anyway, it's 146 for 5. After 80th, now just 2 overs to come. Akeal Hussain to bowl his final over. 3 overs considered 20. Now he will bowl his last over. And look at that, Farhan Yousaf on strike. He's on 37 from 17. Going with almost 220 strike it. Goes towards upside. Takes a quick single. This is good running. Wonderful running in between the wicket. One more run for Yousaf. He moves on to 38 now. Mohammad Imran gets a boundary in the last ball of the previous over. Just 3 balls for him. 5 runs for Imran on strike to face Akeal. 147 for 5 now. Just 11 balls to go. Run rate now going. They're going with more than 8.1, almost a run rate for the Lahore Qalandars. Fat batted shot try, but they got some bottom edge. Finds the shot, fine leg single only. Akeal won't mind that. 2 balls, 2 singles. But this is what Farhan has done so far. 3 sixes, 3 boundaries, and he's strike rate now 211. And he's now back on strike. Here comes Akeal. From around the wicket, coming down the track. This is good length from Akeal, and well done. Saves a certain run on his follow through, has saved that. Still 3 balls for Akeal to bowl today. Created some space to go over the long off, has connected well. 6th, number 7th for the Qalandars brings up the 150.
Super.
154 for 5, and Farhan Yousaf now into the 40s. 82 meters 6. Once again created some space, but this time Akeal has bowled that wide delivery well outside that off stump line. It's a wide. So one more run from the extras. Still a couple of balls to finish this over. Wait for a slog sweep. Is he found enough? Yes, he has. What a way to bring his 50. Only 21 balls for this 19 years of old man to get his 50. 5 sixes, 3 boundaries. And just 5 dot balls with 8 singles as well. Some powerful batting performance from this man. And this time he has miscued. 15 runs from the final over of Akeal. Hussain has done his part with the ball today. 4 over 35 runs. No wicket for him. 161 for 5 after 19. Just 6 balls to come now. Richardson to bowl at the final over. Just 9 runs to get to 170, 19 runs to get to 180. We have 6 balls to go. Maybe we have lost the ball there. Was it? The groundsman was trying to take that catch. No, okay, fine. We're fine. Imran goes for a big one. Finds the safest pair of hand at the deep cover. It's his countryman Usman Khan who took the catch. 6 from 5 balls for Muhammad Imran. That's the first wicket for Richardson today to take. That's 161 for 6. Usama Mir, another man from Pakistan, comes in at number 8 now. Goes towards leg side. They're trying for the second run and they're coming back with the second. Off the mark straight away. Two more rounds to the total, 163 now with 4 balls to go. Some on strike. Going for a big shot. There's a long on, just will be a single. That means Farhan Yousaf is back. Back on strike. This is what he has done in his last 6 balls. 3 sixes. This is wonderful power hitting performance from this man, just 19 years of age. 3 sixes in the last 6 balls he faced. Can he get another one here? Trying for a big shot. Is it enough? No, it isn't. The long off takes the catch. So that's the second wicket for Richardson. But he has played his part. Wonderful knock. Charm of an innings. 21 balls, 50. and tried to get another 6 for his team. Now departs 5 sixes, 3 boundaries with just 8 singles and 7 dot balls. Perfect knock from this young man. And that's one more down for Lahore, 164 for 7. Mehran Mumtaz, the next man, in at number 9. Left-handed batter. Oh, miscued the line of the ball. He wants to take a single. They have taken a single. I think that's a bye, or is... Yes, it's a bye. Doesn't matter how it comes. It's a single run. That is matter. Number 12 runs from the extras now. .165 now, just 1 ball to go in this first innings. Here comes Richardson. Usama! Has he found the middle? Yes, he has! What a finish! They needed that to get past 170. And the finish they needed, they got that. Lahore Qalandars has gone past 170. 2 wickets for Richardson in that final over. And Lahore got 10 with that last ball 6 from Usama Mir. That's the batting card for the Qalandars. They were invited to bat first. Shayan Jahangir was wonderful with the bat to start the innings. Got 65 from 45. 3 sixes, 8 boundaries. He needed some sort of support from the other side, but he didn't get that support from the non-strikers or the other batters. Shamyl Hussain got just 4, 12 for Abdullah Shafique. Emon gets just 3, but Farhan Yousaf with that 21 balls 50. That was some wonderful knock from this man. 23 balls, 50 rounds with 5 sixes and 3 boundaries. Captain Michael Bracewell gets 10 and 6 from Muhammad Imran, and Usama Mir with that last ball 6. He got 9 from just 3. 171 for 7 after 20 overs. The Qalandars, they also got 12 runs from the extras. There's a bowling card for the Perth Scorchers. Richardson with that 2 wickets in the final over. He took 3 wickets in this match. 3 from 4 overs, but conceded 37 runs as well. No wicket for Akeal. Brody Couch, wicket in the first over and finished with a wicket in his last over. 2 wickets from his 4th over, conceded 29, and he has also bowled a maiden over. Ashton Agar 1 from his 2 overs. No wicket for Sufiyan Muqeem, and Darcy Short started well. Wicket in his first over, but conceded 30 runs. In fact, more than 20 runs in his second over. 2 overs, 30 runs and 1 wicket for Darcy Short. That's his bowling figure. So 171 for 7. That's the first inning score for the Qalandars. And if the team from Australia, Perth Scorchers, if they want to win this one, they will need 172 from their 20 overs. 8.6 will be the record rate for the Scorchers here. And for the Qalandars, if they want to win, they need 10 wickets of the Scorchers, or they need to restrict them within 170. So yes, time to take a little break. We'll join with you after the break. Live will be there, but you will not receive any signal. And by the way, if you want to stay, if you're new here on Cricket Tune, want to stay with us, all you have to do is just hit that subscribe button. Have a nice time. We'll join with you after the break, hopefully. Welcome back once again. Time for the run chase of this first match. The Qalandars are joining in the middle, and here comes the two openers for Scorchers. It's Andrew Fletcher, man from West Indies, to open the batting. "38 years of age these days." And his partner will be, I think, the captain. Yes, it's Darcy's shot, in fact. 35 years of age, the left-handed batter. And for the Qalandars, there's Muhammad Imran, I think, will bowl the first over. Yes. Right-arm medium seam, 29 years of age, to bowl the first ball of this run chase. So everyone is getting ready. Time for the run chase to get underway. It's the first match between Lahore Qalandars and Perth Scorchers. Some good finish from Lahore, 171, what they got with the bat. Now time to defend that. No sleeping in place for Andrew Fletcher. Between swing, pushes towards deep cover. Single will be taken. First run for Fletcher. That's the first in score line. Couple of 50s. One from Jahangir, one from Farhan Yousaf. What a knock that was from Farhan. 5 sixes, 3 boundaries. And 3 sixes, 8 boundaries for Shayan and Jahangir. They got 8 sixes and 11 boundaries together. And with that last ball 6 from Usama made, they get past to 170. Mehran be deep square leg for Darcy shot, the left-hander on strike to face his first one. Going for a big hit shot and missed out the line of the ball. 129 Ks from Imran. They need a good start here, the Scorchers. Here comes Imran. Going towards upside. There's deep third man. Only will be a single. He gets his first run. Three balls, 2 singles. That's the bowling card for the Scorchers. 3 for Richardson, 2 for Brody Couch, and 1 each for Ashton, Agar and Darcy Shot. Now it's time to come with the bat. Darcy Shot considered 30 runs from his first 2. Now Fletcher on strike, flicked away towards the side. There's deep square leg. Easy single. Cautious start for Andrew Fletcher. Yet to take his chance. We have seen Darcy Shot to play a big shot but missed out. Just 3 singles. Onto his back foot. Oh, wonderfully found the gap. And that will be the first boundary. Usama tried to cut that off. Type to his left side, but just couldn't reach to the ball there. First boundary for Scorchers, first boundary for Darcy shot. He's on 5 now from 3. Bit Fuller goes towards mid-off. It's a dot ball. So 7 from the first over of Muhammad Imran, 7 for no loss after the first. Time for the captain to bowl from the other side, Michael Bracewell. Right arm off spinner. 35 years of age. So spin from the other side. Interesting choice. Let's see. Fletcher, 2 balls, 2 singles for him. Weighing down the leg side and has gone past the shot fine. That's the first boundary for Andrew Fletcher. It's just a poor delivery from Michael Bracewell.
Super.
Could have been a wide, but he has played that to clear that shot fine leg. Fletcher. Second boundary for the Scorchers. Now goes towards Whitish long on to take a single. That's sensible batting from Fletcher. 160 to win from 112 balls, required rate 8.6. Going with the 9 runs per over. Now there's a deep mid wicket in place for the left-hander Darcy shot, who gets a boundary in his first over. Going for a cut shot, kept a little bit lower than expected. Has gone past the bowler. There's long off. Single is there to take. 6 from the first 3 now. Fletcher wanted to play that big shot, missed out the line of the ball quite completely. Half-hearted appeal from the keeper, but that was going down the leg side. No response from the on-field umpire. Ten balls, 13 rounds for the Scorchers. Coming one step ahead, has checked his shot. Good bowling from Bracewell, but they have taken a quick single. Comeback by Michael Bracewell after conceding a boundary in the first ball. Just 3 singles from his last 4 deliveries. So 7 runs from the first 5. 7 in the first over, 7 now in this over. 1 ball to come. Onto his middle and off stump. Sensibly played towards mid-on with the softer hand. They will take a single. 8 from the first over of Bracewell. It's a 15 for no loss after the second over for the Scorchers. Still 10 wickets in hand for the Perth Scorchers. Ashton, the captain, to come next. Then Forrester from South Africa also playing. Usman still to come. Imran to bowl his second over, so no bowling change from Lahore. Has gone past the bowler mid-on. Good running, very good running. They're very much quicker. Good call from Darcy shot because he was the man who was going towards the danger end. Both the batters now on 8 from 7 balls for short, 8 from 6 balls for Fletcher. Here's 172 the target for the Perth Scorchers. Couple of boundaries from the first 13 balls. Short third man, short fine leg, no one behind the keeper at the deep. There's mid-off, mid-on also in place. Coming down the track and going to a mid-wicket chase for the fielder, but he won't get to that. Second boundary for the man on your screen. And it's the third boundary for the Scorchers. Bit fuller length. Fletcher was coming down the track and the bowler also was following him. But Fletcher has found the gap. There was a deep mid-wicket in place, but just couldn't reach to the ball there. So that means 5 from the first 2. Once again coming down the track, this time going through the defense. So welcome back again. This is DRB once again to welcome everyone. Match number 1 of this Global Super League between Lahore Qalandars from Pakistan and Perth Scorchers from Australia. Wonderful save, wonderfully saved by the fielder at the point. Saves a certain boundary. Appreciated by the teammates. Diving to his right. Saves a certain boundary, appreciated by the bowler as well. Farhan Yousaf was the fielder. Got a 50 with the bat. What a wonderful knock from him. Now saves a certain boundary at the point. Too close to cut, but will get a single anyway this time. Fletcher, bit overthrow, but there is also a backup. Only one. One boundary, couple of singles, 2 dot balls, 6 runs from 5 here. Record run rate just getting closer to 9 now. And the run rate now 7.4. But Lahore, they would love to take some quick wickets here. Quick wickets of Scorchers. Shot on strike to face the final ball of this over. Goes for a pull shot. And there's a man. What a catch. Fantastically taken by, I think that was Farhan Yousaf once again. This time at the deep square leg boundary line. It's a good running catch to get rid of Darcy shot. Just 8 for shot today with the bat in this first match. And that's the first wicket down for the Scorchers. 21 for 1. Joel Cadiz, the next man in at number 3. But he will be at the non-striking end as the wicket was falling down in the last ball. So 21 for 1 after the first 3 now. Time for bowling change as well. It's Shah Khan. Left arm medium seam. Will bowl his first one. Fletcher on strike. Onto the off stump. Back for the defence. No chance for run. That was the number 7th dot balls played by the Scorchers. Out of that 7, 4 played by Fletcher. Also has got a couple of boundaries there, Fletcher. Going with more than 100 strike rate as well. Coming down the track and has cleared the mid-off. Welcome boundary for Fletcher and for Scorchers. Number 4th boundary for them. And it's the number 3rd for Fletcher. He moves on to 17 now from just 12. Playing with more than 140 strike rate. With pressure on Shahab. One more time coming down the track. One more time he will find the boundary. Same shot as the previous one and gets the same result. Morning to you, Sher. Welcome back once again. So consecutive boundaries for this West Indian batter. Man on fire now. 2 balls, 2 boundaries for this right-hander. 38 years of age these days. Very much fit enough to play the franchise league. Now it's a dot ball. .172 the target. Those who have missed out that, this is for you. Fletcher on strike. Into the 20s now. Wonderful cover drive. This is excellent to see. And more importantly, he has found the gap between the point and the cover. It's the 3rd one in this over.
Super.
For Andre Fletcher. With an offer from Shahab Khan. And Andre Fletcher just like that. 3rd boundary in this over. He moves on to 25 from just 15. Coming one step ahead. This time Emon has saved that at the cover. It's a dot ball to finish, but still it's a very good over for the Scorchers. They got 3 boundaries from the first over of Shahab Khan. It's 33 for 1 after 4th. Look at that. After 4 overs, Lahore, they were on 31 for 1, and the Scorchers 33 for 1. So very much close contest. That's a side by side for you. Joel Curtis to face his first one. The left-hander. Still no bowling change from the scene. So Mohammad Imran will bowl his third in a row. Onto his back foot, goes towards deep point. Single is there. First ball, first run for Curtis of the mark. But what a start by this man. 25 now from just 16. Going with more than 150 strike it. 5 singles, 5 boundaries, that's all. And also has played 6 dot balls. Fletcher. Oh, that's a wonderful block hole delivery. Well played at the end by Fletcher. They will take single. There was a long on. Yes, there's a 5 teams competition. Global Super League 2026. San Francisco representing USA. Desert Viper. Team from UAE, Perth Scorchers from Australia, Lahore Qalandars from Pakistan, and Guyana Amazon Warrior from West Indies. These are the 5 teams playing in this tournament. Appeal. Not out, says the umpire. Will they take the review or not? Hitting the back leg, and they have taken the review. The Qalandars. On-field decision was not out. So that is interesting. Craig Brathwaite, the third umpire for this first match. Now he has a job to be done. No problem with the front foot, so that's a fair delivery. Ball was, I think, close to the bat, but I think that was hitting the thigh pad first, not the bat. Will the umpire go for outrage or not? But I think there is outrage. Nothing from the bat, confirmed by the outrage, so flat line. It was hitting onto his back foot there. That's the ball tracker pitching well outside that leg stump line. That's the Westerby review there. No problem. Perfect decision from the on-field umpire, and that's remained as not out. And now he has signaled that it was a leg by. That was the only run from the extras so far. Slower ball. Has checked his shot. They're going towards long on. Fletcher will take a single. That is the number 12 singles taken by the Scorchers. Bit fuller on his follow through. The bowler has stopped that. So far, it's been a good over from Imran. Just 4 rounds, including that leg by single. So far, the only successful bowler for the Lahore Qalandars. Still 7 balls remaining in this power play. Required run rate almost 9 runs per over. So they need some big shots here, the Scorchers. Last ball of this 5th onto his side pad. They will take a single. That will be a leg by. But still it's a good over from Muhammad Imran. Just 5 from his 3rd. It's 38 for 1 after the 5th. Just 1 wicket is down. That's a wicket of Darcy shot. Goes back for 8 from 8 balls with a boundary only. Only 2 runs from the extras. 5 overs done and dusted. 38 for 1 now. They still need 134 from 90. So that the required rate now climbing to almost 9. Bowling change. It's Ali Shabbir to bowl his first right arm medium seam. He's also just 19 years of age. Cut away. There's a deep 3rd man. Single from the first ball. Last over of the power play. After 5 overs and 1 ball, Lahore, they were on 35 for 1 and Scorchers still ahead. They're 39 for 1. So almost the same power play for both the sides. Just 1 wicket so far for both teams. Fletcher on strike. He's on 27 now from 18, going with 150 strike it. Too close to cut, but he has managed to cut that well. Wonderful placement. It was very close to his body. Just a bit width to cut that off, but he has connected well and more importantly goes into the fence. 6th boundary for Fletcher. 6 dot balls, 6 boundaries, and now he is into the 30s. Seven boundaries for the Scorchers coming down the track, and this time even powerful. No chance for the cover fielder to stop that. It's a powerful shot from this right-hander Fletcher. Yes, look at that performance so far. Last 6 balls from Fletcher. 1, 2, 3 boundaries. 14 runs from his last 6 balls that he faced. 38 years of age, man, and he is now on 35 from 20. 175 strike it. Oh, was that carried? Just in front of Michael Bracewell at mid-off. Intention was clear. He wanted to go over the mid-off fielder, miscued, and just in front of Michael Bracewell. He was running forward to take that catch, but just in front of him. Nine from the first 4 balls. 2 balls still remaining in this power play. He's on 35 now, Fletcher. Short ball, top edge. Should be gone this time. You bet it is. The same man, Michael Bracewell at the mid-off. This time simple enough chance. Back of a length outside that off-stump line. Wanted to play that pull shot. Gets the top edge. And simple catch for Bracewell to take. 7 boundaries, 7 singles, 8 dot balls, 160 almost a strike that Fletcher goes back for 35 from 22. And now 47 for 2. Perth Scorchers. Usman Khan from Pakistan joins at number 4. 31 years of age. So wicket in the first over for Ali Shabbir. Yes, he's conceded 9 runs from the first 3. But the wicket in his last 2 balls now, without conceding any run. Is now will be bowling against his countryman Usman versus Ali Shabbir. Both of them are from Pakistan. Short ball outside the off stump, cut away, single will be taken. First run for Usman will keep the strike. So successful start for Ali Shabbir with the ball. 10 runs and a wicket from the final over of the power play. It's 48 for 2. That's how they have scored their runs there. Scorchers, 14 singles, 8 boundaries. That's all. And 14 dot balls as well. That's the score analysis. 48 for 2. At the same stage. Yes, Lahore, they were on 44 for 1. And the Scorchers still a bit ahead, 48, but they have lost 1 extra wicket, so 48 for 2. That's side by side. And it's also the time for bowling change. Mehran Mumtaz, left arm orthodox, to bowl his first, 23 years of age. And his countryman on strike, Usman Khan. No slip in place for him. Bit flatter. Poor line going down the leg side. And that is just easy picking. It's just a warm-up delivery. But Usman Khan has utilized that. It's the first boundary for him. 50 up with that boundary as well for the Scorchers. 8.4 now the run rate, and they just need almost the same required rate, 8.7. Onto his back foot, appeal for LBW, but I think he got some bat to that. Umpire says not out as well. Okay, front footed defense this time from Usman. Couple of dot balls. That was the number 16th dot balls played by the Scorchers. Going down the leg side, could be a wide, taking a single. So 2 extra runs. That's not good to see from Mumtaz. There's 4 runs from the extras now. Cut away. And a cut away for just a single. Curtis, 3 from 6 balls for him. 7 from his first 4. Onto his back foot. Goes towards tip mid wicket. There is protection. Only will be a single. Single number 16th for the Scorchers. Last ball of this 7th. Going for a reverse swing. Missed out. So it's 8 runs from the first over after the power play. It's 56 for 2 after 7th. Ali Shabbir will continue, and yes, it's time to appreciate you guys who have joined this live stream from your mobile TV, laptop, or any other device. That's your virtual stadium. Thanks for watching this live stream on your from your virtual stadium. Warm welcome to each and everyone here joining on Crick Tune. Shabbir to ball Usman Khan. Short ball pulled away. There's a protection at the deep square leg. Will be cut off for just a single. Run rate is now exactly 8 and the required rate now 9.
Super.
That's the match summary. 171 for 7 for Lahore Qalandars. Wonderful 50 from Jahangir and from Farhan Yousaf as well. 57 for 2 now for Perth. They still need 115 to win. And a single. Two balls to single. Short ball. Got some top edge. Landed safely. Goes towards a deep fine leg. Three singles from the first 3. When was the last boundary? I would like to see that. 9 balls. In fact, 8 balls since the last 4. They got 9 boundaries, no 6 yet. The Scorchers. But no boundary in the last 8 deliveries now. Curtis on strike. Miscued pull shot. Still no boundary for him. Has played 9 balls, just 4 from him. 5 dot balls. The pressure is mounting on Joel Curtis. Yes, required run rate just climbing up. Now 9.2 the required rate for the Scorchers. They're going with 7.7 run rate. One more miscue shot, this time has gone past the keeper. And will be a boundary. Yes, it's a leg by signaled. Jahangir just couldn't stop that awkward bounce to him. Now the record rate is 9. Yes, that's the number 8 runs from the extras. Onto his back foot, slightly change of length, goes towards deep square leg. Only will be a single. 8 from the 8th over, 64 for 2. That's the equation for the Scorchers to win from here. They need 108 from 72. And they will need 9 runs per over to win this. And for the Lahore Qalandars, they will need 8 wickets to win and need to restrict the Scorchers within 106. Joel Cut is definitely struggling. Just scored 5 from Lebanon. Cut away for a boundary. That's the first boundary for Joel Curtis. Much needed boundary for him. Pressure was mounting on this left-hander, but he has played that cut shot wonderfully. It's Ali Shabbir is bowling. Yes, it was a bowling change. Ali Shabbir was bowling and considered a boundary. Now it's a dot. Coming one step ahead, has gone half stop by the bowler, and that allows the batter to take a single. 69 for 2 now after 8 overs and 3 balls. Rising smile for the skipper, Michael Bracewell. He has 22 runs and also has come up with that single. Onto his back foot, fires the ball and no chance for run. Yes, 2 wickets are down. Fletcher and Darcy shot, so both openers are back to the hat. For the Scorchers, 35 for Fletcher, 8 for shot. Now Cut is on 10, Usman on 8. That's a loose ball, and that will run away to the fence. Second boundary in this over. 11th boundary for the Scorchers. There was width on offer, and he has found the gap to clear that short third man. Second boundary for Usman. Sensibly flicked away towards leg side. He wants the second run, but fielder was quick enough to stop that second. Only will be a single. 10 from this 9th over is 74 for 2. After 9 overs, Lahore Qalandars, they were on 57 for 2. And you can tell me, Perth Scorchers are well ahead. They're on 74 for 2. But Lahore got some good finish, especially from the young man, Farhan. So Scorchers also need to do well in this middle phase, because their record rate now almost 9. It's time for Michael Bracewell, the captain, to bowl the next over. Starts with a dot ball. Considered 8 runs in his first one. Going for a sweep shot. Couldn't clear that shot fine. Still it's a dot ball. (23rd dot balls). Going for a straight drive. There's long on. Just will be a single. Bracewell won't mind that single. At the stage, single just isn't enough. That was 23rd singles for Scorchers. Usman on 14-10 for Joel Curtis. The partnership between these two now on 28 from 22. Joel Curtis on strike. Now with that low full toss, he has played that on through that long on position. Only a single. That's the score analysis for the Scorchers. 24 singles, 11 boundaries, no double, no six. 23 dot balls also are in there for Scorchers in this innings. Going towards deep mid wicket will be another single. This is turning out to be a good over from the skipper. 5 balls, 3 singles only. Joel Curtis going with 73 strike rate. Just a single boundary. Can he get a boundary here to finish his 10th over? No, outside edge. There was no slip, and the short third man will cut that off. Couple of runs taken. But still it's a good over from Bracewell. 5 from the 10th over, halfway stage in the second innings, 79 for 2. And it's also the time for a strategic timeout. That's the match summary. Perth Scorchers on the toss invited the Qalandars to bat first with that couple of 50s. One from Jahangir to 65, 50 from Farhan Yousaf. That was a wonderful knock. They got 171 for 7. Richardson got 3, 2 for Brody Couch and 1 for Ashton Agar. So target was set for the Scorchers. That was 172. Now they're on 79 for 2. After 10 overs, 35 from Fletcher. Already has gone back. 15 for Usman, still batting with Joel Curtis on 13. 1 for Muhammad Imran and 1 from Ali Shabbir. So Scorchers still need 93 to win this match. Only the first match of this Global Super League. The next match that is coming on Thursday, 23rd of July at 11 p.m. GMT time. The Guyana Amazon Warrior will take on San Francisco Unicorns. That's the second match of this Global Super League. That's the next matches. Yes, Guyana will take on Francisco. That's the match number 2. Lahore will take on Desert Vipers. That's the match number 3. And Guyana will take on Desert Vipers in that match number 4. Those are the 3 matches coming up. And yes, you can hit that subscribe button to enjoy with us. I will miss that second one for sure. And a time for a reminder during this strategic timeout. If you are new, consider subscribing this channel if you want to stay with us in the future. That's your choice. And yes, you can make it happen if you want to stay with the Quick Tune. After 10 overs, the Qalandars, they were on 62 for 2. And the Scorchers now 79 for 2. So they are 15 runs ahead of the Qalandars, the Scorchers. So they're side by side. So it's time for bowling change. Just after the power play, they have been introduced to Usama to bowl his first one. Interesting. Hasn't bowled a single over in this first 10. Now will bowl his first over. Usama. And he's up against Usman Khan. Two Pakistani players are facing each other now. One playing for Scorchers, Usman Khan, one for Qalandars. That is Usama made. Right, Usman on 15. Facing Usama Mir. First ball straight to the bowler, no chance for run. Starts with a dot ball. Usama. Required rate now 9.5. They need some big overs. 6 runs from the extras, going for a big shot. And I believe that's big enough. First 6 for Usman. And in fact, this is the first 6 for Scorchers. That is some powerful hit from Usman Khan. Into the 20s now, 21 from 16. Bit fuller this time, goes towards cover. Single is there to take. 7 from the last 2. But Joel Curtis, he needs to step up. 13 from 16 balls, just 6, in fact 80 strike rate for this man. Only 1 boundary. He needs to step up here. Onto his back foot. Just couldn't pierce the gap. It's a dot ball, second dot ball in this over. And that is the number 25th dot balls altogether in this run chase for the Scorchers. That bit straighter onto his front foot, goes towards long on. Single this time for Joel Curtis. Moves on to 14. 40 rounds between these two from 30 balls. Usman and Joel Curtis.
Super.
That's the partnership details. 6 runs from the extras as well in this partnership. He wants to take a single, but there's short Thadman, so no chance. It's a dot ball to finish this 11th over. 8 from this over, 87 for 2. Still, we haven't seen a single green line here. So for the 4th over was the best run for the Scorchers. They got 12 from the 4th, but they need some big overs. So the Scorchers still have 8 wickets in hand. But the required rate now 9.4. So that's the equation. 85 to win from 54. Huge appeal from Bracewell. An umpire has given that. Michael Bracewell strikes. And Joel Curtis just is not interested to take the review, I think. Just 1 second remaining. And now he's walking off. He was struggling to get some quick runs. 14 from 19 balls for this man. Just 1 single boundary. Played 9 dot balls, 8 singles, 1 double. And that's the 3rd wicket for the Qalandars to take. 87 for 3, the Scorchers. The captain has broken the partnership of 40 between Usman and Joel Curtis. And it's time for the captain of the Scorchers to join. Ashton, 33 years of age, man from Australia, will face another one from his neighbourhood. Bracewell from New Zealand. Two captains now will face each other. Bracewell with the ball, Tanner with the bat. Oh, that's some wonderful spin. Has defeated the batter. Yes, so that was plumb in front. Just will be a single. This is turning out to be a wonderful over from Bracewell. With one ball to go, he just conceded two singles and also has taken one wicket. Pressure on Scorchers. He's coming from around the wicket onto his pads, going towards Wideish long on. Single is there to take. What an over from Bracewell. Just three singles and a wicket from his third now. After 12 overs, the Scorchers 90 for 3. Top three batters are back to the hut for the Scorchers. Fletcher still the top scorer, 35. And the last one, that was Joel Curtis, goes back for 14. And Usman with that 6 is trying to increase the run rate to 23 now from 19. Just only 1 6 we have seen in this run chase. That's from Usman Khan. Usama made, what a delivery! Cleaned him up. Top of the off stump. And now Lahore Qalandars very much on top. That is wonderful leg spin. Too good for Ashton. Had no clue whatsoever. Only 2 for this Scorchers captain. 2 quick wickets to lose for the Scorchers. They are now 90 for 4. That's the timeline. 2 wickets in 7 balls for the Scorchers to lose. And here comes a man from South Africa, Dan Forrester. In at number 6, 26 years of age. But the pressure back on Scorchers. And the run rate, required run rate now, 10.5. Only 3 runs in the last over. And wicket to lose in this first over. So 3 runs and 2 wickets are down in this last 7 deliveries. Yes, that's a dot ball here. Very good delivery. He's getting some wonderful turn. Almost getting the second one there. Forrester on strike, going for a reverse sweep. And he has found the gap. Has cleared that short third. It's a boundary to open his account. Dan Forrester. And that's a welcome boundary for the Scorchers. Number 12 boundary for them. Only the second ball, and he has played that reverse sweep. Yes, that's the pressure. They need some quick runs. Record rate now 10.4 for the Scorchers now. Bit Fuller goes towards offside, finds the point. It's a dot ball. Every dot ball will hurt the Scorchers here. They need some big overs. This time has played towards deep extra cover to take a single. He's a set batter. All eyes will be on him. Usman Khan, 23 with a couple of boundaries and a 6. The only 6 we have seen in this run chase, that's from him. And he is facing his countryman. Goes to a shot, fine leg to take a quick single. Good running. But it's a wonderful second over, successful second over for Usama Mir. Considered just 6, and also has taken the wicket of the captain. 96 for 4 after 13th. Okay. The side-by-side says that after 13 overs, Lahore still were 2 runs shorter than Scorchers. But the Scorchers also have lost 1 extra wicket. Michael Bracewell to bowl his final over. Starts with a dot ball. Every dot ball will hurt here. 33 dot balls played by the Scorchers. Coming one step ahead, going towards deep mid wicket. There is protection, only will be a single. Like to compare the dot balls. Okay, Lahore, they have played more dot balls at the current stage. They played 39 dot balls. And the Scorchers, they played 33. But Lahore also, they did overcome the dot balls with some power hitting. If you talk about sixer, Lahore got 3 sixes at the current stage, whereas the Scorchers just 1. So yes, there's a power hitting a difference between these two. Definitely was the advantage for the Lahore Qalandars. Onto his back foot, cut away to take a single. He's on 25 from 22. Usman going with 113 strike it. But they need some boundaries coming from around the wicket. Checked his shot there. They will take a single though. Michael Bracewell is always intelligent bowler. It's a leg by signalled. There's 9th runs from the extras. Bit Fuller. Cover drive from Forrester. There is a deep cover in place. Only will be a single. Bracewell won't mind that. That single also brings up the 100 for the Scorchers. Exactly 100 for 4. With the ball to come in this 14th. Flicked away to your leg side. Only a single. Excellent spill from the captain himself. Leading with the ball in this run chase, Michael Bracewell. 4 overs considered 20 and also has taken a wicket. Look at that details, considered 14 singles, 1 double, just 1 boundary against him. Excellence from the skipper. It's 101 for 4 after 14th. After 14th. Into third over now, Usama Mir. Getting some wonderful turn in his last over. Now Usman on strike. It's a half volley. Powerful pull shot and found the gap. 1 bounce into the fence. Much needed boundary for the Scorchers. And Usman now moves on to 30 from 25. He gets his third boundary. 12 singles, 3 boundaries, 1 6 and 9 dots. Slog sweep. This could be a big one. You bet it is. Hitting on the full. And into the stand. That was needed for the Scorchers. Required rate was climbing. And that will help. He's on fire. 10 from last 2. That was 74 meter 6. Now 111 for 4 and the run rate now 7.7. And the required rate 10.8. Bit flatter. Cut away. There's protection. Only a single. Good start to this over. Got 11 from the first 3. They need to finish it on a high. The Scorchers. But getting around second Usama Mir will be a difficult job for Dian Forrester. He's on 7 from 6. Goes towards whitish long off. He wants the second run and they're coming back for the second run. That is good running. Is it the first time you have seen a couple of runs here? Second time, in fact. Second double taken by the Scorchers today. Oh, that's a googly. With a pitch, goes towards offside. They will take a quick single. Direct hit, I think. Appeal for a run out. Umpire will have a look. Right. Shy at the non-striking end. And that was a direct hit. Yes, I think he's in, well in. Simple decision to make for the third umpire. It's not out. George Bracewell, the third umpire for this match. So no damage for the Scorchers. Quiz wins is Max. Still anybody's game. Change of gloves for Forrester, I think. But he should play a good knock here. He has already got to 37 from 27. 3 boundaries and 2 6. Already got a boundary and a 6 in this over against Usama. Last ball of this over. Cut away. And wonderfully stopped by the point fielder. Saves at the certain boundary. Still it's a good over for the Scorchers. They got 14 from the third over of Usama Mir, 115 for 4 after 15th over. At the same stage, the Lahore Qalandars, they were on 106 for 4. And the Scorchers, they are 115 for 4. Yes, they are ahead, but the knock from Farhan was a good one. 21 balls 50. And the Scorchers need something like that to get over the line. That's the scenario for them. 57 to win from 30. Record rate now over 11. And it's time for a bowling change. It's a Shahab Khan to bowl his second over, conceded 12 runs in his first one. This could be a good time for Dian Forrester to express himself. Very much outside that off-stump line. Umpire says that's a wide. So one more run to the total. That's the number 10th runs from the extras. 26 runs between these two batter in the middle. 14 from Usman, 10 from Forrester. That's a wonderful block hole delivery. Well played at the end. They will take a single. That single means Usman back on strike. That's the last 6 balls that he faced. 1-6, 1 boundary, and a couple of dots. Couple of singles there, in fact. 1 dot. What was the last 6th one? Usman on 37. Facing Shahab Khan, who's been expensive in his first over. Goes towards long on. Easy single. Only single on to win this match for the Scorchers. They need boundaries. This is how they have scored their runs. 40 singles, 2 doubles, 13 boundaries and 2 sixes. And 35 dot balls as well. That is how they have scored 118 for 4 after 15 overs and 2 balls. Full toss. Missed out the chance. There's deep square leg. Only will be a single. Should have done better there. Wonderful block hole delivery. Well played at the end. They're trying for the second round. They're very much quicker. And they have taken 2. 120 out for the Scorchers with that couple of runs. Still no boundary in this over. 6 from the last 4 balls.
Super.
Brings up 31 runs stand between these two. But they need some big overs. We have seen 1 green line. That is 14 runs from the 15th over. Fletcher just couldn't get past the shot. Fine. Straight to the fielder. Will take a single. So far just 2 sixes. And 13 boundaries for the Scorchers. Record rate now 12. For the first time in this run chase, the wicket rate has climbed to 12. Fuller, cover drive. There's protection. Just a single. Still, it's a good over if you think about the context of the match. 8 from the second over of Shahab Khan when the Scorchers need 12.3. 1, 2, 3 for 4 after 16th. Thirty-three rounds together. Usman and Forrester from 23. Usman is 100% effective in this run share, in fact, partnership. Forrester now 88% effective. 55% contribution from Usman, 39% from the left-hander Forrester. 5th wicket partnership for the Scorchers. Just 4 overs remaining to score the last 49 runs if they want to win this one. And it's time for bowling change. Who's bowling? Keep the name, man. They're not giving the name. Mohammad Imran, yep. Starts with the dot ball. Now they will take a single. Boundaries are not coming. This is where they're falling short. The Scorchers, they need some big overs. They need some boundaries. At the current stage, the Qalandars, they were on 127 for 4. Yes, and now they were going ahead because of that fantastic knock from Farhan in that first innings. And the Scorchers still not that much behind, 124 for 4. Yes, 48 to win from 22 now. The record rate now going over 13. Usman on 41. Wonderful Yorker. He can celebrate. Why not? That was a fabulous Yorker. Too good for Usman. Too good for any of the batter of the world. That is perfect Yorker level delivery from Muhammad Imran. That is a big wicket to take for the Qalandars. They are getting one step ahead to win this one. 41 from 32. For Usman Khan, big wicket to take for the Qalandars. 15 singles, 1 double, 3 boundaries and 2 sixes for this man. So half of the Scorcher side are down, 124 for 5. Ashton Agar, the left-hander, in at number 7. "32 years of age now. What a delivery. Has come to bowl his final over. And what a start to this final over for this man. Wicket from the 3rd ball here. Pressure on Scorchers. Pressure on Ashton Agar. He will face his first ball. Here comes Muhammad Imran, who has bowled 10 dot balls, going with just 4.9 economy. Slow ball bouncer has left the ball to the keeper. Every dot ball will keep the pressure building on the Scorchers. Number 38 dot balls here. Still 2 balls to finish his bowling spell. Imran onto the middle and off stump. Wonderful delivery. Too good for Ashton Agar. 39th dot balls. Just a single from the first 5 and the wicket. What an over. And yes, we're getting closer to complete another milestone here. So reminder for the newcomer, if you're here for the first time on Cricket Tune, you're most welcome to hit that black subscribe button. We're getting closer to 1800 subscribers, family. Just 8 to 10 more new faces to complete that. Let's do that if you want to stay with us in near future. It's your choice. Let's play down the ground. Takes a single, first run for Agar. And that's the finish for Muhammad Imran. 4 overs, 18 runs, and 2 wickets. Only 4.5 economy. Has bowled 12 dot balls as well. 1 to 5 for 5. .47 from 18. Required rate now getting closer to 16. It's getting tougher and tougher. Wonderful block hole delivery. But he got some bat to that to get towards a long on. Single is there to take. Yes, there's a Shahab Khan to continue. Dan Forrester on 14 from 13. Just 1 boundary to him. Full toss. Missed out. Ashton Agar halfway stage. And run out at the non-striking end. Well shot to his ground. And that is the number 6 wicket down for the Scorchers. 126 for 6. Direct hit from the bowler at the non-striking end. And he has just 2 runs for Ashton Agar. And now getting back to the hut. Akeal Hussain, man from West Indies, and at number 8. He will be at the non-striking end. Dan Forrester still on strike. More than 17 to win. The Qalandars looking really good to win the first one here. When down the leg side, good take by the keeper. That is a wide. That's 127 now. Even runs from the extras. After 17 overs and 2 balls, Lahore, they were on 130 for 5 and the Scorchers 127 for 6. Still not that much big difference. Umpire is just checking for West High no ball, I think. Okay, that is very close. But he was also getting a little bent. But I think that could be a no ball. Yes, it is. It's a no ball. The third umpire has checked that, and that's a West High no ball. And that means it's a free hit time for Dian Forrester. Bowled him, but that was a free hit. It was low full toss from Shahab Khan. Things are not looking good enough for the Scorchers. Very good for the Qalandars. They're very much closer to get the first point in this Global Super League. Only 5 teams are competing in this tournament. 1 from USA, 1 from UAE, Perth Scorchers from Australia, Lahore from Pakistan, and the Guyana Amazon Warrior from West Indian side. These are the 5 teams that are competing. Punches down the ground, and that will be a welcome boundary. They need more of them. Second boundary for Forrester, 14th boundary for Scorchers. They need some big overs, because the record rate now 17.6. Maybe 20 or 22 rounds of an over. Has gone past the shot fine. That could be another boundary. Yes, it is. Full and dive from the fielder at the deep, but still out of his reach. Consecutive boundaries from Dan Forrester. Yes, he's on fire. Now just one ball to finish this 18th. Fuller inside edge. The short fine leg will cut that off. 11 rounds under wicket for Shahab Khan in this 18th. 136 for 6 after 18th.
Super.
This is the time when the Qalandars were accelerating. After 18 overs, they were on 146 for 5. And the Scorchers now 10 rounds behind, 136 for 6. That's side by side for you. Sorry about that. It's Usama Mir to bowl his final over. Going for a slog sweep, missed out. Really tough time for the Scorchers. Almost 20 runs per over to win. Going for a reverse sweep. And the short third man will take that. Wicket number 2nd for Usama today. And that is the last over, I think, for the Scorchers. Now he's going back. Forrester goes back for 23 from 21. With 3 boundaries, no 6 for him today with the 1 double, 9 singles. I think that's it for the Scorchers. 136 for 7. It was the last recognized batter for the Scorchers. And the record rate now getting closer to 22. Jai Richardson to join in at number 9 for the Scorchers. Always tough to play against Usama Mir. Second wicket for Usama, bowling his final over now. Cut away. They will try to take the second run, and they are coming back with the 2 singles or doubles on hard to the Qalandars side. Not at all, because the Scorchers needed 22.7 runs of an over. 34 from 9 to win. Fuller going towards a wideish long on. They're taking 2 once again. Akeal wanted to take the second run. Bit late reaction from Richardson. 140 up. Powerful shot down the ground. Long on. Will cut that off. This time just a single. They need some magic in the final over. 31 from 7 to win for the Scorchers. Qalandars very much closer for the first point here in this Global Super League 2026. Going for a big shot, Akeal. Long off, will cut that off. And they have taken 2. So that's the finish for Usama Mir today with the ball. 4 overs conceded 35 and has taken 2 wickets. That's more detail of him. That's how he has conceded his runs. Conceded 7 singles, 4 doubles, 2 boundaries and 2 sixes. And also has bowled 9 dots. So just 6 balls to go, and the Scorchers need 29 from that last over. If they want to win, that is really tough. They need some powerful batting in this final over. At the current stage, the Qalandars were 161 for 5, and yes, Scorchers getting far behind, 143 for 7. Who will bowl the final over? It's Shahab Khan to bowl the final over, and they have taken 2 from the first ball. 27 from 5 to win. Richardson on strike. Once again to face Shahab Khan. Only will be a single this time. They're getting closer for a victory. Lahore Qalandars. Just to wait 4 balls. They need more than 6 of a single ball, so that's literally impossible unless there is any Extra delivery for the Scorchers. It's all over for them. 4 balls, 4 sixes, 24. Not enough. As simple as that. So all Shahab Khan needs to do just bowl legal delivery. Fuller goes to a sip square single. Just 3 balls to wait for the Qalandars to win. What a wonderful finish with the ball. One more single. Only 2 balls now to wait. Akeal on 3, 9 for Richardson, 148 for 7, 24 to win from two balls. That is a big shot. But that is not enough, I'm afraid. They needed more sixes in the middle stage. The Scorchers. That is just poor batting performance in the middle phase. Yes, 80-meter sixer from Akeal. Last ball. Going for a bigger one. Too high. And it's a drop chance from Bracewell. And they have taken a single. Lahore Qalandars. Yes, they have made it happen for themselves. And they have won this match by 16 runs. First, it was excellent finish with the bat. And yes, they were very much tighter in the middle phase with the ball. And they have got their first win, first point in this tournament. It was the Scorchers who owned the toss, invited the Qalandars to bat first. Wonderful 50 from Shayan Jahangir at that opening payout, 65 from Jahangir, and followed by a crucial 50 from Farhan Yousaf. That was way too quicker. 50 from 23 balls, going with more than 200 strike rate. 5 sixes, 3 boundaries. Jahangir got 3 sixes, 8 boundaries. That 2 50s were helpful for the Qalandars to get past 170. 171 for 7. And that's the bowling card for the Scorchers. 3 for Richardson, 2 for Couch, 1 for Agar, 1 for Darcy shot. And in reply, that is not good enough. Batting performance from the Scorchers. 35 from Fletcher and 41 from Usman Khan and 21 from Forrester. They got only 155 for 7 after their 20 overs. Captain was very much economical with the ball. Bracewell, 4 overs, considered 20 and a wicket. 2 for Imran, 1 for Shabbir, and Usama he gets a 2. So that's the result. Match is over. Lahore have won this match by 16 runs. That is it. And yes, don't forget to subscribe this channel if you're new here on CricTune and want to stay with the journey of CricTune. Get on board by hitting that subscribe button. And with that saying, the next match coming up on 23rd of July, that's today, 11 p.m. GMT time. Guyana Amazon Warrior will take on San Francisco Unicorn, 1 from West Indies. Ghana Amazon Warrior, one from USA San Francisco Unicorn. So that two team will face each other in that match number 2. But I will miss out that match for sure. And that's the points table. Okay, we haven't updated that. Okay, we'll talk about that in the next match. But till then, have a nice time. It's time to say goodbye. And yes, thanks for watching once again with me, DRB. Hope you are doing it well and hope you had a good time with me during this live stream. Before that next live stream, have a nice break. And yes, allow me to leave the live stream. Take care. Goodbye, good night, good morning. And thanks for watching once again. Time to leave.